Alright, Mr. Stachetastic back at you again. Today, I have a review that I've been wanting to get to you guys for a while. It is Vintage Grooming Products Death Grip. Yeah, so I'm going to let you guys know if this stuff is worth it, if you should use it, if I should still use it, and well, the pros and the cons. Let's hop into it. So when I first got this tin, it's a 1 ounce tin, I took a look at it, you know. That tin art, psst, that's awesome. It's got a skull on it with a sweet mustache. Unscrew the top, which I like, so that the top doesn't come off in your pants pocket. You've got a pick with the same tin art on the pick, you know. So I started to tap this a little bit and found out it's really sticky. I'm like, what makes it so sticky? Well, let me read the ingredients to you. On the back of it, it does have the ingredients. It says, all natural ingredients include beeswax, lanolin, and pine rosin. You know, pine rosin is something that I'm not used to in a mustache wax. Normally, actually, I don't think I've ever used a mustache wax with pine rosin in it. And I can tell that that's where it gets its stickiness from. So after I got past the stickiness, well, it was time to put her in the old stash. So I took the hairdryer. I warmed her up like I do on most of my competition grade waxes. Yeah, and this one, it does come with a little bit of a caution warning on the back of it. It says, for serious mustaches only, you know, and this stuff is a top-notch competition grade wax. A lot of my friends use it, and that's why I was so happy to be able to do the review on this. And they're not just using it at local competitions. They're going to national competitions and winning with this stuff. They're even going to the world champions and winning with this stuff. So, you know, I figured what better time than now than to put it in the old stash. So, when I put it in the stash, what I did, I heated it up almost to where it was like super melty and really, really soft. Only reason why I went so hot on it is because I was afraid, with as tacky as it was, that it might pull out some hairs while I did my English style mustache. I got a picture up right here for that. But I mean, look at that picture. It's straight as an arrow. It's hard to get a straight as an arrow style, English style mustache with certain waxes, you know. So I was pretty excited once I did that. You know, however, this stuff started to cool down when I put it on my mustache, and like you could tell when it was cooling down because it wasn't gliding over all the hairs. It was actually starting to stick to the hairs. And when it stuck to the hairs and it was stuck to my finger, I was afraid I might pull a hair out. You know, I didn't pull any hairs out, you know, which is great. And I hope you don't pull any hairs out with this. But I just wanted to let you guys know that may be a con to some of you guys. And that is also why they have that caution on the back. You know, you want to make sure that you use extreme caution when you use this stuff. This stuff is competition grade, like top-notch competition grade. So with that, we're going to go into the ease of use. The ease of use, I've been using this for 2 weeks, and it does get easier. Your first time using it with that pine rosin in there, just like me, I was a little skeptical and wasn't sure exactly how to use it. But I did find out that it needs to be really, really warm. So after I got it really warm, it's a breeze to put in now. You just get it really warm, do one side, I heat it up again, do the other side, and I'm set. It doesn't take very long to cool back down, especially if you run down and stick your head in the freezer like I always do in my other videos. You you just got to make sure that if you go down and cool it off real quick, that it's set the way you want it. Because if not, it's going to set however it is when you're putting your head in the freezer. Just a little FYI there. But yeah, continuing on with the ease of use, you do have the washout. The washout is normal for any competition grade wax. It took me 3 washes to get it out. However, I was a little skeptical at first on trying to get it out because I wasn't sure if I heated it up real hot how it was gonna perform. I didn't know if the water was actually gonna do something to it to make it tacky again and possibly rip out hairs. But lo and behold, none of that happened. The washout is normal, just like with any other wax. So you don't have to worry about the washout. Just take your time putting it in and getting it out, and you'll keep all the hairs in your mustache. So on to the smell. What's this stuff smell like? Well, with that pine rosin in there, it's got a woodsy scent to it. There is no essential oils in this. It's all natural. You can't really smell any of the honey type smell, that sweet honey smell you get from the beeswax. It's all mainly pine rosin smell. You'll get, pine. You'll get like woodsy. Yeah, so I mean, if you're into that, this is going to be the stuff for you. I enjoy that only because it doesn't last too long in the mustache. Sometimes you can get those mustache waxes that have the essential oils in it, and they'll last for hours and hours. And, my nose got used to this super quick. It was gone within like 15 to 20 minutes, the smell, and it lasted for 3 to 4 days. I mean, I had to get it out after 3 to 4 days due to how tacky this is. And I have 2 cats and they shed, and well, tacky mustache, shedding cats, it didn't look too good. I had cat hair all over my mustache. It was kind of gross. But anyways, that's how tacky this stuff is. Now for the Stachetastic test. That's going on right here. For you guys who don't know, the Stachetastic test is something that I devised because I don't live in those hotter climate areas. I live in Ohio right now. It's fall and it's chilly out. So what I did was I take the hairdryer, I turn it on full heat, full blast. I put it in my face and I take the heat as long as I can till it starts to burn my face pretty much. Well, that's what it feels like. But yeah, so you see what's going on over here. Now, while I was doing this Stachetastic test, I really didn't think that this stuff was going to be able to win this test. I didn't think it was going to be able to hold through all of that. The reason being is because of that pine rosin. Once I heated it up with the hairdryer in the tin, I kind of knew that it might not hold. But, it's all right because as you can see, it didn't hold. But it does go right back to the way I had it. And it was super easy to do. So, with that being said, the Stachetastic test, it did fail. However, I'm not marking anything against it for it. So, would I recommend this product to you? I would. And I would recommend it for people who have a small mustache, a long mustache, a mustache at all. This stuff is really good. It sets firm. It is super tacky, and the smell is good. But if you don't like scents, like woodsy scents in your mustache, this might not be for you. If you don't like that super, super tacky hold and feel, this isn't going to be for you. You might want to go with a softer wax. However, I like competition grade waxes. The stiffer the better for me. And once I get this in and get it into the place that I want it to be, it holds there all day long, no matter what I'm doing. So yeah, I would recommend it for everybody out there. If I ran out of this today, would I go buy another can of it. Well, after seeing that Stachetastic test, some might say no, but I would. I absolutely would. This actually is in my top 5 mustache waxes that I am going to keep on tap. So, with all that being said, you guys can find this at vintagegrooming.com. It's $11.99 a tin. There are promotional codes out there. I do not have one to give to you guys, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. However, they do run specials. They run sales. So if you guys may be looking to get this for your husband or for yourselves for Christmas, just head on over there. Let them know Mr. Stachetastic sent you. And they might hook you up with a little bit of an offer from me. So, yeah. And with that, if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. If you guys hated it for any reason, give me a thumbs down. Let me know why in the comments below, because your feedback is important to me. And until I see you next time, have a good one.